Right, so make sure that you are on page 61 and then go to the last thing that you wrote. We're going to skip a couple lines and put today's problem. So 89 and 45 hundredths minus 10 and 96 hundredths. So make sure that you are copying these down as I am. Feel free to pause the video as needed. All right, so now first thing we want to do is we want to rewrite the problem vertically. So again, I'm going to skip a line here so that I've got room for borrowing and such. So we're going to do 89.45 minus 10 and 96 hundredths. Let's start by taking a look. First off, so 89, we want to make this easy to do mentally, so we want to estimate that. So what do you think you would estimate that to? Let's go with 90, and then for 10 and 96 hundredths, minus 10. That makes that easy to do mentally. All right, so now go ahead, pause the video, give it a shot, and then replay to see what the correct answer is. Can't do 5 minus 6, so we're going to borrow, making this 15. 3 minus 9 we can't do, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to borrow again. 15 minus 6 is 9. 13 minus 9 is 4. I'm going to bring down that decimal. 8 minus 0 is 8, and 8 minus 1 is 7. I'm going to compare it with my estimate. They look pretty good, so I'm feeling good about that. Go ahead and circle that final answer. Underline the problem up at the top. Now, it's really important that today, as you are working, if you have a question or can't remember what to do, take a look back up at these example problems. So the next one we have is 22 and 3/10 minus 0 and 54 hundredths. So, reminder that you cannot switch the order of problems when you are subtracting. So I'm going to go ahead and write 22.3 minus. So now I've got 0.54. So my 0 is going to be lined up in the ones place. We have to line up our decimal. So what do you think we need to do before we go any further? If you said add a 0 here, you are correct. Now, 0 minus 4. You can't do that. So I'm going to cross that out, make this a 2. I cannot do 2 minus 5, so I have to borrow from over here, making this a 1. When I borrowed, I forgot to mark this. This is a 10. So 10 minus 4 is 6. 12 minus 5 is 7. Bring down the decimal point. 1 minus 0 is 1. And 2. Now let's do an estimate. Again, make it easy. 22 and 30 hundredths. Let's go 20 minus 1 gives us 19. So we're looking pretty good there. I'm going to go ahead and highlight down to show that I have included my decimal point. Circle your final answer. All right, pause as needed so that everybody can catch up and make sure that everybody is in good shape. Now, I'm going to skip a couple of lines again. I'm going to do the next problem. 23 minus 8 and 9/10. Notice there is no decimal. Reminder, when we talked last week, where is the decimal point in a whole number? We cannot change the value of 23, so where are we going to put that decimal point? Pause the video to think about it and talk about it, and when ready, go ahead and hit play. All right, so 23, the decimal point goes after the 3, so it still has that value of 23. I'm going to add, I guess I only needed to add one 0, because this only goes to the tenths place. So my 8 is lined up under the ones place, and we're ready to go. So 23, let's estimate that to 20. 8 and 9/10, estimate that to 10 or 9 would be fine also. I'm going to go ahead and do 9, and that would give me 11. All right, can't do this, so we have to borrow. 10 minus 9 is 1. 12 minus 8 is 4, and 1. So 14 and 1/100th. Even though you may think, oh gosh, I'm not sure if that's close enough. It absolutely is, because again, We estimated this to be lower. We estimated this to be a little bit higher. So we're in good shape. Go ahead now. At this time, you are going to move on in the module and you're going to do some whiteboard partner practice.